How's it going, everybody? I'm Bobby and you're watching The Artistic Bean. So this is the first tutorial I'm going to give out, and I'll be doing a lot more, and in this tutorial I'm just going to give some tips on how to draw realistic. Okay, so the first tip I want to give you guys is that you guys need to know how shadow works, how light works, because this is crucial if you want to learn how to draw realistic, because most things in life are 3D and they're going to have shadows and light and stuff. So I would start doing spheres, and it is a very good way to learn how shadow works. And when you're doing anything, when drawing anything, first you want to know where the light source is. Okay, the place where the light hit the most will get lighter, of course, and where there's not enough light, it's gonna get dark. So let's take the sphere for example. So this is the sphere. As you can see, the light source is probably over here somewhere, because this place is really light and it gradually gets darker and darker, because this place doesn't have as much as light as over here. Now as you can see, the shadows close to the ball is really dark, and it gets lighter and lighter as it gets farther. I'll just demonstrate it, and I'll just turn the light on so you guys could see it better. So if I put a pencil here, and as you can see, the the shadow close to the pencil, it's pretty dark and confined, and as it goes farther and farther, it fades out and becomes more smooth. So same thing. This sphere is pretty rough, not the best I could do, of course, but it just gives you a basic an example. So that's tip number one: know your shadows, know your light, know how to shade, because this is very important if you want to know how to draw realistic. Alright, tip number two: you don't want to draw a dark outline on your drawing or whatever. Okay, tip number two: you don't want to draw tip number two: you don't want to draw a dark outline on your object, because if you look in real life, say my hand, it doesn't have a black outline, right? So a lot of people, when they're first drawing, they draw their outlines really dark, and it doesn't look real. So I'll just show you the sphere again, and alright, so here's the sphere again, and this time I just drew a black outline on this one, and of course this one doesn't look realistic no matter how good I shaded. Now let's look at the one before. These are the same sphere, but this one obviously look more realistic than this one, because this one doesn't have a black outline. These are the same spheres, and I just add a dark outline on this one. So you want to stay away from doing a very dark outline on your drawing. Now some of you guys might think, how am I supposed to get rid of that if I want to first sketch out my object? Okay, what I suggest is you guys have to use a lighter pencil, such as a 4H. You guys can't really see that, 4H, and just lightly sketch out whatever you're doing. So I'm just gonna draw a line here just to demonstrate, and when you're going in with the shading and the details, you could quickly get rid of that. As as you can see. Now, if you do an outline with a really dark pencil, such as a 2B, okay, and then when you go in with shading, you're still going to see the black outline. So, you know, just sketch it out with a lighter pencil and usually you're fine.